Hey guys, in this video I wanted to go over my ice shot and barrage raider that I made in Hardcore Abyss League. I'm not making this so much as a guide, but just kind of show you some of the things I did, and thought some of it was interesting or that I enjoyed it. So first thing was I just wanted to use a bunch of Abyss Jewels, since my previous character basically couldn't really utilize much of any of that stuff. Same with the uniques, but this character basically could use pretty much the max of Abyss Jewels and the new gear. Who would have thought all of it's fucking insane? So, light poetry, I don't even care about the projectile stuff and what the fucking helm even does. I just wanted 2 sockets, to be honest, but it definitely does add a lot, a nice bit of clear power, obviously, as I'm sure everybody already knows. The 2 jewels basically can be better than the stats you can get on a rare helm, plus, you know, the stuff it already does. Shroud of the Lightless, I really like this chest. I think it's really sick, because the elemental penetration is like a 6 link added. It's like 39, I think, LE pin, so it's really good for like bosses and guardians and whatever, blah blah blah, single target type shit. And you also get this extra socket, and it scales with Abyss Jewels, more life and more mana. I don't really use the mana, but the life percentage definitely, not quite as much as a belly total, but you do get quite a bit extra. The gloves. I could get 2 sockets here, but I wanted the LE weakness, and the combination of 2 sockets LE weakness doesn't, as far as I'm aware, doesn't exist for trade. Bubonic Trail. I don't care about what the boots do so much. They do have movement speed and some life, which is nice, but also same thing here, 2 sockets. 2 sockets are stronger than most stuff you can get on any pair of boots, basically. Belt, of course, with my 2 strongest jewels, life and just a shit ton of flat. Using a bow to scale up all of this flat. So Wind Ripper, you could probably get a better rare bow, like an Elder or Shaper bow. I know they can roll pretty insane, but I didn't want to go through that process, so Wind Ripper just for the crit and attack speed. The flat LE is nice as well, but I don't care about the quantity and rarity and all that shit. Shaped Quivers can now roll additional arrow, so I went with that. Crafted this myself. I tried to get an additional arrow, like Corruption, on quite a few pretty good quivers. I already had an additional arrow, but I couldn't land any of them after, like, I don't know, a dozen tries or whatever, so I just settled with this one. Elder Rings can now roll projectile attack damage, so I crafted this as well, which is a lot of extra damage for my character. Blah blah blah. Standard ring here, LE Wed, life and resistances, hokey pokey, multi LE. So basically just a lot of flat LE, then juicing it up with the attack speed and crit. I wanted to try out Mirage Archer, so I put it on. I had seen that Chain and Ice Shot are a very strong combo with no pierce, so I went with that for my map clear on an auto target Mirage Archer, and I really like it. I think it's fucking amazing. So of course Ice Shot's pretty shit single target, so I barrage in my chest. So standard stuff here, just a bunch of elemental scaling stuff. Go over my tree a little bit, not that it really matters, but some standard kind of crit tree with a bunch of jewels, not like getting 3-point jewels other than the line eyes fall, but was able to get quite a few Abyss Jewels, which same thing here, just life and flat LE. You know, there are other stats I use, like multi and I don't know if any of these have it. Multi, damage on kill, attack speed, accuracy, you can get all that stuff on the Abyss Jewels. And then the new Watcher's Eye they added is where I get a lot of my physical mitigation. I don't run any offensive auras, I'm just using double purity. Nice for the resistances, easy resist cap, and the physical mitigation that a lot of these bow evasion characters really lack. And honestly, with 7600 life, the evasion and dodge that I do have, I don't even know how much. 36 dodge, I think it's more with some other conditionals, and 32% evasion. I've almost died like many times. I don't even know. Even on a character that's tanky, and I play pretty attentive and careful, and I've Mortal Call and stuff like that, and it's still, I've been chunked down to 2-3k HP. I don't even know. Plenty of fucking times, which I think is a little silly. So if this character could be tankier, it'd probably be too strong, obviously. insane damage, insane clear, really fast, and you know, has to have some weakness, I suppose. But I did dump quite a bit of juice into this guy. I think that's about it on the tree, right? Went with Raider for movement speed since I'm not using Queen of the Forest. That was the whole point of going Raider, basically. Plus I can take advantage of attack speed and stuff like that as well for the scaling the jewels. Get my onslaught from the jewels as well. I mentioned that it can be pretty difficult to get onslaught on a bowman character without using the flask, so that's what I did there. I guess I can just do a map or something and show you Mirage Archer and some barrageage. But this is character I made after my first 100, and I do really like it. I like not having the Whirling Blades, obviously, but having just a character that runs around. And I shot, it's just gonna do its thing for clear, and I don't really have to do anything. Only have to push it once every 4 seconds. But it is really nice to just run through the map, basically, and if I need to, I can shoot some extra eye shots. But ice shot, chain, really sick. If I had more arrows from, like, I don't know, a quiver or something. Well, my character is very geared. He can definitely still use a lot. She can definitely still use a lot of improvements. So definitely pleased with this character, but still has the couldn't quite completely overcome some of the weaknesses that bow characters do have right now. I don't have point blank also if I wanted to go even more ham on the single target, which I'm actually by if I did want to take it. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys not anything too crazy, but I did really like Mirage Archer. The Abyss Uniques, I do like them. I think they are honestly kind of too strong, and I wouldn't be surprised if we can't really get access to these in some of the future leagues, if not the immediate one after. But I enjoyed this league a lot, mostly because of these crazy things, the jewels, and makes creating a character for me more enjoyable. I don't like the game to just be the same shit forever. It's just relative to what the content is in the game and what we farm. These things are a little too powerful, I would say, and they kind of make like rare gloves or rare boots kind of obsolete. Of course, getting 2 socket boots, bubonic trail is not really something you should ever expect to be able to do without dumping an insane amount of currency, but yeah, that's about it. Fun video games.